What's good, everyone? Freddie Trades here. Today is Friday, October 10th, and as you can see, I'm green on the day, up $2,266. Now, it took one trade on NQ. Um, as you can see, we are right across the board overall, but I took a long and was green off that. So let's hop on the 4-hour chart, tell you guys what I saw. So coming on to the day, I saw that we were close to all-time highs. We were expecting this 4-hour bullish gap here, so my bias was bullish, right? I wanted to see price, I want to see it move higher, right? So we had these 4-hour, this high was a target, and then if we came down to this low, probably would have looked to take a long off of that low, right? Let's go on to the hourly. We also had this 1-hour fair value gap, which again is another area where if we came down, took out the 4-hour, tap into the 1-hour fair value gap, I would have looked to take a long out of this area. So that's what I was looking for coming into the day. As you can see, that did not work out. We actually ran through the 4-hour lows, continued down, pushed over 700 points, I believe. Let's check that. Yeah, so almost 800 points, moved down. So I scrapped that idea, and what I did was look on a daily chart to see where we can get reaction from, right? We're gonna get a pullback at some point. What area can we get that pullback at, right? So I saw this fair value gap on the daily chart, so that was an area of interest, and then this one down here. So okay, we're gonna see reaction either in this one or that one, or this one below, but we didn't get to that, right? So after that, what I did was come down onto the 1 minute, right, to look for the type of reactions that we get in these gaps. First, okay, so first we tapped into this daily gap, right? Tapped in, good reaction out of it. Actually got an inversion. Oh no, no fair value gaps inverse, but good reaction out of it. But as you can see, when we came back down into the gap, ran right through, right? Now we're approaching this gap. You can see we're getting some bullish, some buying pressure here. Came down, actually tapped into the gap. Price kind of slowed. We're approaching PM session, and I saw how the gap was being respected, right? Tapped into it, tapped into the sea of it, respected it, push up, failed, came back down, and then this is my confirmation here. Left this gap here, right? Now let's actually hop onto the trade I took. Okay, so boom. So yeah, came down into the daily gap. Good reaction out of it. Retested again. Didn't break this low, right? And then we had an inversion up. So that was my signal that okay, we can probably get a long out of this range, right? If you can see, we inversed here, waited. We got the inversion candle here, but I wanted to take it on a pullback, right? I wanted to come back down for me to get a pullback entry. My stops were at the bottom of this gap, so around 60 points, 65 points. And again, this all I had to do was size down, right? This, yes, that's a large stop, but it's still a 1-6 risk to reward trade, right? Okay, so how did I know where would be a good place to exit? Well, when I entered the trade, we were actually let's just remove all of this. When I entered the trade, it was on this candle, right? I saw that we were gonna push up. It was towards the end of this 30-minute candle, so this gap formed shortly after I entered the trade, right? This gap formed, 30-minute close bullish. So I said, okay, if we were going to reject, probably gonna fill this gap or at least tap into the C of the 50% of it, and then we probably see a rejection down. We could push higher, maybe off of a 5-minute gap, but I just wanted to take off full position there, right? So again, entered on the pullback here after we got this inversion without taking out that low. Stops for 60 point underneath the daily fair value gap, and my take profit was in this 30-minute, center of this 30-minute. And as the chart shows, I entered here and exited there, right? Caught over 115 points, I believe. Yeah, it was around 115 points. And yeah, that was all for today. As you can see, it actually did reject out out of this 30-minute gap, came back down, and we're kind of just chopping now. So yeah, that was what I traded. Overall, I'm up 18.2K across the 5 accounts. And yeah, stayed patient, executed well, managed risks, sized down, took a solid trade, and yeah, that was all for today. Until tomorrow.